Happened the other week.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I think I'm running low on time, so I think it's going to have to be the event today. A quick look. Not got to do that actually. So, it looks like I'm going to have to do this. And this one. Yeah, it should be over. At least it's on my side. All blazes and snowbound journey. Huh? Yeah, perseverance, courage, speed. Dragon Spine's international cross-country challenge is about to begin. Interesting. This is the one race challenge that every serious runner dreams of. The ultimate proving ground for one's abilities. Armor, perseverance, courage, and speed. Runners will hit the trials of Dragonspine, overcoming complex terrain and bone-chilling weather to reveal the true metal. The Dragonspine International Cross-Country Challenge is about to kick off. This year's event will see teams from Natlan, Sumeru, Inazuma, Liyue, and Mondstadt vying for the winner's crown. If you're a runner confident and feeling up for the challenge, then this race is for you. We also welcome all fans to attend and show off their support. The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge Organizing Committee.
Hey! It's a flyer for a competition! The Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge. Huh! Never heard of this before. International means there's gonna be people from all over Tibet taking part. Sounds like fun! We should check it out if we have time.
Where in Dragonspine are we going? Figured that might be the case. What wall there? Could come. That's one number.
Wow! So many tents! Paimon's never seen Dragonspine this busy before. Wait! Look! It's Amber! Hey there, Amber!
Ah! Honorary Knight, Paimon! Sorry, I was chatting away and didn't even notice you arrive. It's so good to see you again.
Hi Amber, what are you up to?
Oh, I was just discussing competition stuff with Mr. Hines. So what brings you to Dragonspine? Not a commission, I assume?
Nope. We just saw some cool flyer and thought we'd come see what all the fuss is about.
I go where the fun is. I thought we might run into some old friends.
Well then, you've come to the right people. Mr. Hines and I are staff on the organizing committee here.
Hello, Honorary Knight. And you must be Paimon. Field Officer Hines, First Company, Knights of Favonius. It's an honor to meet you both. The contest hasn't kicked off yet. We're still in the process of issuing the spectator tickets and VIP tickets. Speaking of which, take these. We reserved a couple of VIP tickets for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You mentioned an organizing committee. Is that for the Dragonspine International Cross Country Challenge? That's what we saw on the flyer.
Yup, the organizing committee is a joint effort between the Knights of Favonius and representatives from Springvale. More specifically, Hines and I are in charge of registrations and security, while the Springvale team is responsible for refereeing and support. So any problems, just come find us. We're here to make sure all contestants and spectators have an enjoyable experience.
We can always count on you. We'll be delighted to spectate.
This is the biggest contest of its kind we've ever had. A lot of international contestants have signed up, even some from Natlan. It's sure to be an exciting few days.
Oh, Natlan? I think I know who you mean. If we're thinking of the same team, there's this one contestant with pink hair and a really impressive pair of horns on her head.
Well, that's
Also, she has a huge appetite. A lot of the staff really enjoy dining with her. The way she relishes her food, it puts everyone else in the mood to eat too. Then there's the girl with the stripy yellow and black tail. It's so fluffy and cute. But she seems super cool though. I wouldn't dare call her cute to her face.
She's probably taking a nap somewhere.
Okay, those definitely sound like people we know.
Professor and
Oh, no way. You know them?
Today.
Well, if you want to find them, their team's camp is over there. Their tent has a really unique design. You can't miss it. Honestly, it's a really cool camp in general. Plus, they brought a whole stash of comic books with them.
Paimon sees it! We'll go check it out later. Thanks, Amber!
Great. Oh, and when you do, any chance you could borrow one of their comic books for me? Their team's always talking about the comics they read, and it's gotten me kind of curious. I would go ask them myself, but I can't really leave my post.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to us.
You know when the contest starts, right? Don't forget to come and watch on the day.
We're still setting up the course. If you were hoping to take a look around, I'm afraid now's not the time.
What's the boy again? No, I see. Okay.
Hello! Are Varessa and Shilonen around?
Ah, so you're looking for the captain and vice captain.
Traveler? I thought I was seeing things. I can't believe it's really you!
Ronnie. How's that thesis coming along?
Don't even go there. Please. I'm supposed to be on vacation here. However much I want to finish my thesis, I'm only human. I've been fighting a losing battle with it recently. Right now, I feel completely defeated by it. It's knocked me to the ground, and I'm just gonna lie here until I'm ready to get up and face it again. Until then, I'm begging you, Please, please don't bring up my thesis.
Wow! We've run into so many people we know already. What a small world! Since we all know Larissa and Shilonen, that makes things a lot easier. We heard they're taking part in the cross-country contest, so we thought we'd come say hi.
They're not here right now. But if you're not in a hurry, you're welcome to stick around the camp and wait.
Sounds good. Your tents are really cool, by the way. Ah! And there's that stash of comic books Amber mentioned.
Looks like Amber wasn't exaggerating.
Oh, yeah. A friend of ours mentioned that. Hearing you all talk about comic books got her interested, too. Which series have you guys been reading?
Comics? So, you two are fellow comic book lovers? And so the truth comes to light.
Intensity draws intensity. The strongest will surely cross paths with the strongest. Thus it was written, and thus has it come to pass.
You approach us humbly in search of the truth.
And I, Tong Gang, will show you the light. The series you speak of is a Bible to us, the Legion of Soul Blazers, and its name is the Soul Blazer Saga.
But what is a Soul Blazer, I hear you ask? And what kind of organization is the Legion of Soul Blazers?
I wasn't asking. I think you're hearing things.
Igong, answer me this. What are the founding tenets of the Legion of Soul Blazers?
Answer you I shall. Tenet the first. If you think bitter tears and strong words are enough to broker peace, you are woefully naive. Tenet the second. I pledge to give my life fighting the forces of eternal darkness, even if we fight in vain.
We, the Legion, swear to follow the Soul Blazers even unto death. Our motto is...
Through pain and defeat, I shall never fear. I will always champion love and imagination.
Also, it may interest you to know that those two tenets are actually taken directly from the series itself. Soul Blazer 6, Shadow of Tenebrium. Why aren't you saying anything? Didn't that make you feel something? Like, light a fire in your heart? Not even a little spark?
Honestly? No. It was all kind of abstract. Paimon couldn't really follow.
This is a failure of immeasurable proportions.
You'd better stop lighting fires in people's hearts, or you'll burn them to a crisp.
Vice Captain! Thank goodness you're back. Listen, we have a situation.
It's okay, I don't need all that. The look on the Traveler and Paimon's faces tells me everything I need to know.
I'm completely lost. Can you explain?
Let me guess. Alrani and Tong Yigong said a bunch of stuff and it was all pretty baffling, right? Yeah, just think of it as them kidding around, like an inside joke you're not in on. They probably hit you with a barrage of quotes from the Soul Blazer Saga, a comic book series published by the I Publishing House. Also, every time you hear Legion of Soul Blazers, think comic book fan club.
Oh, okay. That clears everything up. Well, except, why did this fan club suddenly decide to meet in Mondstadt?
Well, beats me, but I'm sure they'll happily answer that question, with plenty of gratuitous passion and drama.
The usual scratching accuracy? Scathing accuracy, even?
I'm pretty sure Alrani doesn't even know why they're here. But if you ask them, they'll probably say something like...
Because we are Soul Blazers. The passion of youth is strong with us, and it demands that we heed the call to adventure. With every great trial comes great opportunity.
Yeah, something like that. But more to the point, though, it was one of their members, Minnie, who suggested they hold their next meeting here. The Dragon Spine cross-country contest? Was her idea, too. And after much consideration, they thought Minnie's suggestion was a good idea, so they went ahead with it. And that's how the Legion of Soul Blazers and I ended up here.
So, any chance I can borrow one of your comic books? Or can a friend come here to read them?
Absolutely! I made sure to bring a few extra copies in case we happen to run into some... like-minded people. Who's your friend? Where are they based?
She's actually on the organizing committee. Her name's Amber. Wears a red bow, bubbly personality. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, I know who you mean. She's super friendly. I can run over a copy to her right now.
I'll come with.
Perfect. Thanks, you two. Oh, and Traveler, you still want to say hi to Veressa? She's over at the training grounds.
Would you come with us?
Yeah, guess my nap will have to wait
I
then.
knew it.
Okay, fine if you insist. Let's go. Veressa and Minnie are training together. They've been at it all day. But it is freezing out here. So it's time to call it.
Yep, welcome to Dragonspine. Oh, check something real quick. Not that one. That one. Oh, it's on the wire. Need to move that. That'll be bad. Okay, time for the pain. Already being crisp.
Hold the line!
Burn it down!
I need to see if you guys can go away. Been a long time since I went to Dragonspine. Every time I come here, I get a commission here, and I'm just get here and get out. I think everything we might do as my week yet. Training ground.
Try and stop me!
North. Right, knowing Genshin, I'm not going to come in from above because I'm going to drop to my death. Nice loading zone. So let's get a little close. We'll come down. Around here, huh? Also going to freeze. Oh, I'm guessing that's Minnie.
Hey, Veressa! We've come to watch you train!
Wait, was that Paimon? Paimon, Traveler! I've missed you guys so much!
Toshiro and Veressa about the event so far.
So Alrani and Igong were just quoting lines at you? Way to make a first impression.
Exactly! Their whole conversation was like a closed loop. Even Paimon couldn't find a way in.
If it were me, I would have started with maximum power!
That doesn't exactly welcome people into the conversation either. Especially not when they see you hoisting Minnie up into the air and spinning her around in circles the first time you all meet up, before anyone's even said a word.
Oh, crumbs! Yeah, now I think about it, that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, we all kind of knew each other, but only through writing letters and trading illustrations. That was our first time meeting in person. I just got overexcited when I recognized Minnie. Couldn't help myself.
Hold on! You two traveled here together, right? So, Why did you say the Legion of Soul Blazers and I when you were introducing everyone earlier?
Aren't you part of the team?
No, it's because I'm not a member of their fan club. Nepeka is. I'm sort of standing in for her.
Napeka, how's she doing these days?
Yeah, pretty good. She's eating, getting enough sleep, and doing well in her studies. Hooked on comic books, though. And that's where Minnie comes in. They're, pen pals. Nepeka's always telling me how amazing Minnie is. She's such a great artist, knows how to make comic book props, gives the best life advice. Honestly, she made her sound more like a mom than a peer, so I was pretty surprised when I got her and found out that nope, Minnie's actually pretty young. Anyway, when Nepeka heard that Minnie had suggested a cross-country contest on Dragonspine, she wanted to join in. But she's in no condition for extreme sports, and, well, she knows it, so instead, she asked me to go represent her at the contest and say hi to Minnie while I'm here.
And I'd been preparing to go traveling for a while anyway, so we figured we'd team up.
Uh-huh, and before I knew it, I'd inexplicably ended up with the title of Vice Captain.
Well, yeah. You were the obvious choice. You're clearly captain material, and you know the best vice captains are the ones you can turn to and say, keep this up. I know you'll make captain one day.
You could also argue that the person who is clearly captain material should be made captain, but hey, what would I know? Never mind. I refuse to get drawn into that whole discussion. Anyway, I'm mostly here to buy souvenirs for Nepeka. Oh, it's like a Soul Blazer themed,
Merch!
Oh, okay, merch, I guess. Basically badges, novelty notepaper with character art, reprints of old comics, painted wooden character cutouts. What's with that look, Faressa? Did I say something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. It's just kinda strange hearing you talk all about that merch with such a straight face. The thought of Shilonen, the master craftswoman, carrying boxes of merch back home to Natlan? It's such a funny image. That's a pretty long list, too. Did Nepeka really ask for all that?
Oh, no, she'd never ask other people to buy gifts for her. It's not in her nature. But based on what I know about her, I'm sure she'll appreciate some, merch. I still prefer souvenirs, personally, but...
Oh, definitely! Nepeka will be over the moon! You really understand her, Shilonen. You're like her older sister.
Oh, close enough. I mean, we are technically family, although we haven't known each other long, so I can't claim to understand her that well. I'm still learning.
Push-up. I mean, Faressa, I finished my push-ups.
That makes 4 sets, right? Good job! Time for a breather. Minnie, I'd like to introduce you to the Traveler and Paimon. They're friends of me and Shilonen. We met in Natlan.
Wait. Blonde hair, flying companion. Are you Mondstadt's honorary knight?
Pleased to meet you. You know me?
Wow. I can't believe I get to meet you in person. I heard about you from my older brother. He works at the tavern, so he hears all the local gossip from the customers.
Okay, who would that be?
Apparently, you go from nation to nation, making a huge name for yourself each time? Like a real-life comic book hero. So cool. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Of all the adventures you've had, which is the most memorable?
Considering the present company, you're like, yeah.
Wow! Incredible! Sounds like Fiatena's homeland is just as magical as in the stories.
Oh, you have no idea. Where I'm from, in the Collective of Plenty, we live right next to a huge volcano. And when it erupts, it sends fireballs shooting all over the place. Super dangerous, obviously, but it's the perfect place for hero training.
You know how much I've always wanted to take a trip away from Mondstadt? Just get away and see the outside world.
You totally should. Mondstadt's supposed to be the land of freedom, right? So, what's stopping you?
It's just... If the honorary knight's journey is anything to go by, it sounds so daunting. Surely you gotta be really tough to keep pressing on through so many dangers. I just don't know if I'm up to it.
The Traveler sets a pretty high bar for toughness, that's for sure. But you know, we each make our own journey at our own pace. So stay strong and soldier on. Just like Fiatenna. In moments of doubt, following her example will never lead us astray.
You're right. Okay, I won't give up. If nothing else, I have to make good on the deal with my parents. Train hard and get a good race time.
A deal with your parents? You didn't mention that before.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You'll be fine. I do the same thing with my coach Yansan. Before every competition, I promise her I'll get a better result than the last time. You can never know for sure how it'll go, but sometimes having that pressure can really help with motivation. That being said, you can't forget to have fun. Don't lose sight of that. It's the whole reason you organized this Dragonspine meetup in the first place.
you're right. Still, this is a competition. Sure, I might not win, but I still want to be proud of my result.
Alrighty. Well, if you want to kick some butt in this contest, then let's get back to training.
Sure. Watch out, Varessa. This time, I'm gonna keep up with you.
Enough. You only just finished training. Varessa, I'm sure you're still raring to go, but Minnie, you have to rest if you want to recover.
But I'm fine.
Your stomach begs to differ. Sounds like it's time to eat.
Yep. You gotta eat hard to train hard.
Don't undereat and don't overtrain.
It's true. Diet is an essential part of any training program. I can share Coach Yansan's special recipes with you. You'll wake up tomorrow bursting with energy. Guaranteed.
Really? What about the local food in Mondstadt, though? Any idea what would make a good post-workout meal?
I'm not too sure, but you can never go wrong by listening to your stomach. I think start with a meat-nado, then move on to a grilled fish and mint sauce, a few tacos, some stuffed and mashed potatoes, wash it down with a grain fruit meat soup, then finish it off with an apple roly-poly for dessert.
Yeah, that sounds like one of your meals.
What? All that for one person?
Yup. Open your mind and stomach, relish the delicious flavors, and before you know it, you'll demolish everything.
Rev the engines!
Oh, we're almost back at the camp. After what Shilonen was saying earlier, let me give this to you before I forget. Here, the Soul Blazer Saga Volume 2. I figured other people might want to read it, so I made sure to bring some extra copies. Unfortunately, it looks like I somehow forgot to pack Volume 1 in my luggage. Shame. It's always best to start from the beginning when you're trying to get your friends into a new comic series. Anyway, take a look in your free time, see what you think. I really hope you like it. It would be so cool to have an awesome person like you in the fan base.
Thanks. I'll take a look when I get the chance.
All right. We're gonna meet back up with the others. Come hang out with us again soon, okay?
Whatever happened to the best defense is a good offense? Wanjiru, what are we waiting for?
Patience, Fiatenna. Timing is everything. Our victory depends on it.
There he is! Wanjiru is right.
This is your first lesson, Fiatenna. How to decide when the moment is right. The leader of this horde of monsters has now shown himself. Defeating him is the key to turning the tide. Now the real battle can begin. Fiatenna, are you ready? This is what we've been waiting for. Come on!
Wanjiru tells me this is Fiatenna's first battle.
If she gets scared, she can hide behind us.
You guys are underestimating her.
Quit joking around, guys. Yes, this is my first battle, but I'll make it one to remember. The Pyro Archon will face down the leader while we mop up the minions. That's the plan, right? There's no backing out now. Let's do this!
Why did it have to end there? Fiatenna and her buddies fought an amazing battle. Paimon really wants to see what happens next. Let's go meet up with Paressa and her team when we get the chance. We can ask them what happens in the next volume.
Lately had an unusual encounter with some cross-country challenge. Let's go check on it now. This should be interesting if that's what I think it is. Oh hey, it's Yomiya. Amber's all the way over there, Steve. It's so easy to get lost on this mountain. I almost missed the turning for the camp. You can't blame that on the mountain, it's easiest. It's not the easiest terrain to navigate, but you have no sense of direction. Heck, you can barely find the toilet in your own home. This honorary night. Over here, over here. Klee just made some new friends. Want to come play with us? They taught me this game called Snow Trace. The rules aren't hard. It's just a very special kind of hide and seek. Ah, Klee, Yao Yao, and Sayu. So you've all become friends. From the name alone, it sounds like an upgraded version of Wind Trace, huh? Paimon can't wait to play with you. Hide and seek, awesome. I'd love to meet Klee's new friends too. I think you know them already. As you. Even though it isn't that cold at the camp, I'm still feeling a little sleepy. My eyes aren't playing tricks on me. Or do I see the Traveler and Paimon? Your eyes are working perfectly fine. That's the Traveler and Paimon, alright. Hey there, Yao Yao. Hey there, Sayu. Good idea. Once we get moving, we can start having fun. Then we won't doze off that easy. And didn't that awfully serious Miss Sumarai say that spending time in the snow mountains would be good for your skills, Sayu? I can't believe you guys remembered that. Alright. But if I lose to my peers, or even a super ninkin, slacking off is gonna get a lot more difficult in the future. Looks like I'm running out to pull out all the stocks. Looks like I'm going to have to pull out all my... try it again. Looks like I'm really going to have to pull my socks up on this trip. Don't worry. I came up with a new goulash recipe for Japanese green chili and ground pepper, and I just made some. Take a few bites before you start. I promise you won't be feeling the cold at all during the game. That sounds great. Hang on, I'll have a whole bowl first. Paimon wants some too. Alright then. Let's get this game of guiding hide and seek started here in the snowy mountain. Heh, the whole mountain's covered in snow. It's the perfect hiding spot for Paimon. Yeah. Time for me to suck at this. It's been a while since I played this thing. Probably activate all the games first, actually. Yo, Mia. Miss Bobang, is your little bike still heading? I'm good now. That hot compress worked like a charm. Huh. To make hot compress like this, you have to heat the wet bandage with a slow-burning gunpowder for just the right amount of time, or you might end up setting it on fire. Only you and me would come up with a way to warm up bandage just like that. Hold on a second. Look who's here. Our hero in both name and deed, and her white little companion. Is this where the woven scroll comic scene unfolds right before... Is this where the part of the woven scroll comic scene unfolds right in front of me? Hey, are you helping back to cheer up? Have you just been through a battle? Oh, please don't worry about me. I was just wandering in the wild looking for some new tough opponents to practice against. Miss Yomiya here was a great help when I accidentally hit my back and tumbled down the hill like a snowball. Oof, that sounds painful. To quote the Soul Blaze saga, I am merely a warrior who happened to be passed by. And now we can make that free mercenary. The knights have granted me permission to take action and deal with the monsters as I see fit. Sounds like there are still monsters lurking then. We'll have to act with caution since there are still civilians in the area too. Things don't look so good. Should we go contact the knights for reinforcements? True, we can't afford to be careless in this situation. But the situation isn't that urgent yet. The knights have already cleared out the monsters and international cross-country challenge venue, and there's only a few stragglers wandering around at this point. And honestly, there are quite a few adventurers competing in the challenge who can hold their own anyway. They have the strength, skills, and courage. If we treat them like regular folks, they might end up feeling insulted instead. So in line with the usual practice with the Adventurers Guild, we're treating this as a trial, and we've formed a team. We formed an on-the-spot team to deal with these monsters. And that's exactly what the Trial of Valor is about. Clearing monsters, emulating various heroes' combat styles, and transcending your own limits. And that's the kind of thinking you'd expect from the Collective of Plenty. I definitely want to be a part of this. Awesome! It's been a while since I last saw you in action, Traveler. I'm really excited to see your skills now. I wonder what kind of fireworks I can compare your dazzling moves to. So, this is the battle. Mika. Wow, young knight. Looks like you've brought our great hero over. It's our honorary knight and helper in white. Greetings. Mika and a friend from Natlan, what are you guys doing here? We're here to get the word out about something called the Sorry Scout. We think it's something adventurers will find really useful. It combines the mechanical core of scouting buddy of that of Amber, brought back from Sumeru with an adorable appearance of the little saurian toy my friend from Natland gave me. Scouting buddy. Oh yeah, Paimon remembers. Just like the scouting buddies from Sumeru, the Sori Scout can be used to perform monster recon and survey unfamiliar terrain. But due to our focus being on the latter, the Sori Scout is designed with a greater emphasis on controllability and precision of movement. Are you interested in taking a test flight, Honorary Knight? That was a very serious introduction. Perhaps he was a little bit nervous just now? That must be it. I could swear I was more relaxed around you before. It's just that I've been hearing so many stories about you from my friends from other nations lately. Your deeds are getting more exceptional. Every time I think about how we need to be helpful and not get in your way, I can't help but tense up again. That's such a meager thing to say. You're doing very well, young knight. Sometimes in Natland, when a warrior from our tribe runs into the traveler, they get excited. They just start blabbering. I've seen folks get overwhelmed that they can't get a single word out. As someone who works along the traveler, you're basically a legend yourself. There's no need for you to be nervous, even when talking to our chief. That's right. You should have more faith in yourself, Mika. I've never really thought about it from that point of view before. Anyway, traveler, if you test your Sori Scout and find if she makes the grade, then we'll know for sure if it's a reliable, adorable mechanism that can be a big help to all sorts of adventurers. I'm a bit of a testing expert. Yeah, by now it should be. Fantastic. Let me just make final tweaks and then we're good to go. Okay, so the usual stuff. Guess we get this on a shot first. Ready to go now, great hero? Do you want to take the Sori Scout out for a test flight? Let's go. Here we go. I believe the rapport you built with your Saurian companions will help you when it comes to the command of the Sori Scout. See how this goes. Okay, some faster than I was expecting. That's like an NSA. Boosting. One minigame. Ouch, by my hand. Oh, inside the cave. I was not expecting that. Going all over Dragon's Spine, huh? Ow. That's the jump. Right, this is a shield one, right? Hey, you pain. You missed one. You jump. Was enough. Pass it apparently. Let's get moving. Boost it over more. Yep, the turbo jump. Ready? Line up that one, isn't it? Yeah, these run actually. One left, right? Yep. That one's going to destroy me, I already know it. Oh my lordy. Well, that was fun. Missed one. Into the ruins, huh? One down. You here for the contest too? Don't give me too much credit, I'm not strong enough to compete. I just stopped by to pick up some materials and do some recruiting, that's all. Ever since you and the Pyro Archon, not to mention all those brave warriors, quelled the Great Crisis, people in Nightland have been able to travel. Our Graffiti Alliance has been expanded in recruiting talented artists from all over the world. Graffiti is a form of expression. When it comes to specific styles, there are plenty of examples of people borrowing techniques from comic books. In fact, I've taken a few commissions drawing comics myself. Translating the highly dynamic scene from paper to wall is quite an achievement. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the people of Mondstadt adapt to their distinctive art style into graffiti and displayed on the walls in the mountains. Quite interesting. Of course, the most important thing is that everyone creates graffiti in the areas permitted by the administrators. They should never intentionally damage the local scenery. How did you end up working with Mika? Was it Micah, right, actually? I'm so lucky to have met such a professional knight. As a Graffiti Alliance Guru-in-Chief, I registered with the Adventurers Guild early on to make it easier to conduct surveys abroad. That way, when I'm scouting for suitable graffiti locations, I won't be arrested for looking suspicious. But the biting cold on dragon spine is monstrous. But the biting cold on dragon spine and its monstrous residents, yeah, that makes sense. They didn't seem that impressed by my membership. Then they turned me into a permanent icy exhibit. Thankfully, I think it's me, girls, and Mike, I can never remember, it's one of them, found me and led me to safety. Otherwise, I might have been done for. Afterward, it got me thinking, there must be plenty of adventurers who've been stuck in similar situations. Even me. I think it's Mika. Mika agreed that surveying the terrain can sometimes be dangerous. We tossed some ideas back and forth and came up with the Sorry Scout. Hopefully once we've collected enough data, the Sorry Scout can go into mass production, helping more adventurers and the future Graffiti Alliance members. Makes sense. I'll leave you for last because I was going to kick my ass. Actually, that one's... Let's try it. Traveler, shall we place no trace together? Time to get my ass kicked. What we've got to do? Oh, I'll get high for 6,000, okay. I'll do a couple of games. I'm not going to be winning. Yep, you know, the usual stuff. Someone keeps saying no. I did press X, but Controller said no with me. Oh, who am I playing as? The Traveller. Probably just switch to someone small. He is playing, character select, here we go. Let's do Nahida if I can find her in time. Yours. Don't make me the hunter the first time, please, game. What are the buttons? What are the buttons on this one? To hide. I don't remember. Grandma China's wall. I already got caught, right? I hear them. What is the button to hide? Oh crap, they found me. I'm gonna find the button to hide anyway. What was it? Game. We good? That's the button. Alright, yeah. So I press that, you know. Just didn't want to work for me. Wonder is triumphant. Yeah, I'm not surprised. press circle to hide, but okay. Played the Aztec Wonderland version too much and with different buttons. Try again. People, why do you ready up if you're not wanting to bloody play the game? Continue down the list. Should we have fun? Washing. I got Matt's warning. You're gonna eat the bomb of the list, are you? Oh, we'll do Aloy, why not? I'm the hunter, oh great. Oh, picked a good character to be a hunter actually. Oh, you pop up now!
Let's get going. There are people who need our help.
Bill's got a heck of an advantage on his map. Look at one of these things. Drops off.
This thing is fun!
You got a big advantage, I don't know what this map looks like. I had a feeling when I saw you right next to the thing. Oh, there it is. Trap. Getting them running around. Nope, they won't. I'll not see them anywhere. Nobody knew where to hit. That current one you press. Do more of that later, I think. Let's get the story stuff done first.